Okay, first video. I've been always thinking, what can I do when I'm in quarantine? I read plenty of news and comments in all sorts of social media every day, but mainly on WeChat, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and so on. One of the most influential topics I've got is racism. I have no idea why Twitter just keeps pushing some very mean hashtags, or they're just so popular. And no matter it's national or international racism, some of the words are just killing and hurtful. I have to say, I really got so furious when I read those news and comments and hashtags. Like everybody knows, the first case came out from Wuhan with the notorious reason, and afterwards it just spread fiercely and widely. A huge amount of people died and sick. There was a time when I read any passage related to the hospital or to the situation in Wuhan hospital, I would have a lump in my throat because it was really, really sad. But when it spread further, all kinds of voices just came out of it, hurtful and irresponsible comments all over the world, on social media or in the real life. Wuhan people hate those who ate bats. People in China hate people from Wuhan. People outside of China hate Chinese people, and Chinese people hate me foreigners, and all just round and round and round. So the hatred is fiery. Sometimes I really want to talk back to shoot some mean comments, and I won't comments or post something very strong. But later on, I felt myself being ugly too, arguing with someone or something ridiculous, because I was just motivated and encouraged by the hatred itself, and I don't like it. So now I don't want the hatred to dominate my life, my social life, and I won't let it prevent me from seeing beautiful things happened at the same time in the world. So from today, I decided to share a beautiful story that I heard on each day, and I will see how it goes. And so today I want to share a lovely story I heard from BBC News days ago. The European borders between nations reappeared again after 25 years because of the global pandemic, coronavirus pandemic. However, there is an octogenarian couple, one is from Denmark named Inga. The other one is from Germany called Karsten, who still managed to meet each other like they usually did before. But now, since the lockdown, they have to meet on the border of each side, but sitting at the recommended safe distance. Every day, Inga drives and Karsten rides a bicycle separately to come to this area and to enjoy the time together. And they lovely. I found it so lovely. It seems like nothing can really stop them from keeping their relationship alive. And the reason why it hit me so well is because the way that they have it as a couple. If there is a person in your life you can constantly talk with, and both of you enjoy and feel comfortable with it, that would be, I think, the sweetest thing in the world. Because there was a person in my life who made me forget all the other things on the world. We just constantly talked nonsense for hours and hours, and that was very sweet. Anyway, this is a lovely story for today, and I will see if I can really stick to it and post another one tomorrow. Okay, the first one.